I started on my new regimen of 50 milligrams today. I discovered something. What I went through when I first started the 25 milligrams of Sertraline is what happened today, at least for the first half of this day. And that was that I had energy, a little too much energy. So I decided I would go for a walk. I did that for approximately an hour or a little more than that. Went for a long walk, and then I came back home, and I actually felt good enough to change my bed sheets, my bed linens, and then I washed some clothes, something that sometimes is very hard for me to do. But I got that done, and then afterwards I decided that I would go on an outing with a family member of mine. I wasn't sure if I would have been able to make it, and I will get back to that in a minute regarding decisions when you have your mental health situations. But I realized that it would not be too bad at that moment, so I went out to another town and walked around for a little bit, even though I then got a bit tired in the midst of it. But it was nice to actually be out and return, and now I'm a bit flatlining, have a bit of an upset stomach, but all in stride. So to return to what I was saying earlier about planning and deciding right there and then that I will go on my little outing. One thing I've discovered about this whole situation regarding mental health and dealing with your meds and things is that you have to take things one moment at a time. You cannot plan way ahead because you do not know how your body will be behaving way ahead. It changes literally with every passing moment, which is all right as long as you are comfortable with that. You become comfortable with the fact that you have to manage your life in increments instead of really long distant plans and all of that. You'll be good. Then it wouldn't frustrate you so much. So I would suggest to you, if you are new to sertraline or any other antidepressant or SSRI, please know that you may need to manage your life in nearer rather than further away and in increments. So then, what are my symptoms today? As I sit here and talk to you, I actually have a bit of nausea. I did not have much of this the first week. I mean, today is day 7. But I did not have much nausea at all with 25 milligrams. But now, as I sit here and I talk to you, I can feel the nausea. That this is not going to last forever. This is something you must know. These things are not going to last forever, okay? But yeah, this is a new symptom. I am tired. I'm fatigued. I had my anxiety this morning. Even when I went walking, I was very hyper, very alert. I cannot remember the word. Maybe I'll put it here. But I was very hypervigilant, which is something that I tend to have. And I realized as the day went on, when it came to walking, I slowed down. My ears are being affected, and I already have an issue with my ears, but sometimes I feel as if my ears are blocking up or something. I'm not sure how to explain it, but it feels as if my ears are being affected. When it comes to my eyes, it's neither here or there. I already have issues with my eyes anyway, so I'm not sure if my eyes are being affected, to be honest. I don't know, probably not. But yeah, those are my symptoms at the moment. I don't have any fidgetiness today. I have a bit of a headache, which is coming up this way. I can feel it. But again, these things will pass. Now, on to something else that I discovered in this journey. It is so amazing how enlightening this journey is. I'm being made aware of things that happened in my past that I had put far in the back, or that my body saved me from, my mind saved me from, so that I wouldn't remember them, because these things are traumatic. But it was as if I got a tick to verify that I truly am going through what I'm going through, and that I've lived with it for all my life. My daughter, she is also on Sertraline, and I'm very proud of her, because she took charge of her mental health early, when I should have, because she's in her 20s and she did that, and I should have taken charge of my mental health even before that. But she's done that at an early age, and now we can both talk about the process, how the medication makes you feel, what you're going through now, if you need to up a dose, that sort of thing. And that's amazing. But one thing that came out of it is the fact that because we both had the same doctor, and because my doctor knew me from the time I was a teenager, when my daughter went to talk to him about her mental health, he verified that, but you know that your mother has been struggling with depression for a long time before you were even born. And it was as if I needed that to verify that, yeah, you see, I am not kidding when I say I need to be on medication. I'm not kidding when I say that I should have been on medication a long time ago. He told her that because it does run in the family. It came from me to her, and there are other folks, I am sure, that are having their struggles, who feel inhibited when it comes to being honest and genuine about their struggles. But because of that verification, that aha moment, that moment of making me feel as if, you see, I am not dreaming. I have been going through this all my life. Because of that, I now have a new sense of confidence. I do not need to be, but yeah, I'm on medication, but I'm going to try to get off it. If I have to be on it for life, I have to be on it for life. I'm an asthmatic, and I have to be on my asthma medication for life. So if it so happens that I have to be on my medication, whether it be sertraline or anything else, for life, then fine. If I don't have to be, well, fine. If I have to be on and off, well, fine. Because this is me, and because I should have been on it ever since. When I sit down and think about the times when I was a child and I would be on the floor hidden, hiding away from people because I had social anxiety, and I didn't even know what it was back then. I don't know if anyone knew what it was, but I had a real problem with people, and I would hide under tables and things to get away from everybody, or I would cry, or I'd be down, or I would hold my hair and pull it, or I would have ideation thoughts and things like that. I mean, I had these things from the time I was really young. Going to a psychiatrist when I was 9, all of that. Why on earth then would I think that now that I've waited almost 50 years to deal with my mental health, that it would be okay to just say, just fling some medication and just do it for a few months and then be done, have a quote unquote time to just be done with it, because you can't be on it. No, because I really need to take care of my mental health. I have mental health issues, and you know what? I am declaring this here, and it's all right. I will manage them, and having those issues doesn't mean I am not capable of being the best person that I can be, I just need my medication. And this is how it should be for all folks that are going through depression, anxiety disorder, that are going through PTSD and all the other things. It should not be that, it shouldn't be that it's some big stigma so that folks then don't get their help, they don't get their medication, and therefore they're not better and they can't cope. It should be that they get their medication, just as if you broke your foot and have to get that tended to, just as if you had a head injury and you had to get that tended to, just as if you had a heart ailment, you had to get that tended to. You should be able to get your health, your mental health tended to as well. You should be able to take the medication and be able to be comfortable in that without people pinpointing you as if something is wrong with you. No, it's just another health thing that you need medication for. That's all it is. And the sooner that we can all realize that, and we can all come to a middle ground of that, the better it would be for our society than people who are capable of things but just need the medication to simmer everything, to put everything to how it should be. Those people would be more viable in society and things without the finger pointing. Anyway, that is my thing for today. I think I'm going to have to go and rest because this headache really has me. It literally is coming from here and coming. I could just feel it. By the way, look at my gray hair. I feel as if every day I look at my hair is grayer, which is funny. Anyway, but comment, like, and share, and do all the things. If you have not done it already, please subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I post a video. Obviously, I will be doing this more often, so do make sure that notification bell is hit, and share this far and wide. Share it to other people so that they will know that this is a community of inclusion. This is a community of talking mental health support. I am not a medical professional by any stretch of the imagination. I am just an ordinary layperson who is going through her own journey with mental health and has come to this chapter of her life and would like to share and support and uplift. So let's do this, and remember, you are indeed needed and wanted here. And you do not owe anyone any explanation for what is happening with you. Just thrive. Be your best self. Take care, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Bye now.